I was looking on the live stream, and I can't hear any of you guys on there. Can you guys speak for me?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
wasn't talking, so that might be why you can't hear me. Why does everyone's cameras look like way clearer than normal? Is that just because we're playing during the day?
Maybe so. All that natural
Definitely
light.
more light, yeah.
There's usually a lot more grain to, especially Ian and I's camera.
Plus, I usually have like a blur filter on. But with the light, it was like blurring out my hair.
I view it.
Ian didn't want no crop top. Well, do we want to wait for Danny or Dakin?
Makes no difference to me.
We can like a couple.
Our encounter with the automatons is over, right? We killed them all.
Yeah. We last time we left off, you guys had just beat the automaton, the Tin Men in L7, and you had just picked the door. And I believe Myth is still upstairs, or Humphrey is still upstairs in this room here. As two screaming children came running down the stairs,
Yes.
fearing for their lives.
Well, I mean, time is of the essence because what's his fuck? Will of the Feywild is probably about to get himself killed because he's thinks we've got the Hagraven distracted, guys. So we probably should go find her.
Honestly, this, even if she's not here, is that even? I almost feel like that's better for us. Because she's out doing well in the Feywild. He can be the scapegoat of being the one to die, and we can go about our business and find the shit we need to get. So I say we prepare for her, but we move ahead and hope maybe that she's dealing with his tomfoolery.
I mean,
Being
kids
the
are
one
probably
to
gonna die, but as
die,
long as we're okay with that.
and we can go about our business and find the shit we need to. They're gonna die eventually.
I mean, if we can avoid it, that would be nice. You know, I'd rather not have kids die, but
Certainly not by my inaction.
Yeah, technically that's Alco's fault.
That
Alco
doesn't go
really
well
jumped
for
the gun on that one.
my legacy and my reputation to let kids die on my watch. So it is avoidable for me.
you know, I think that we're meant to start a distraction. So if we really wanted, we can bust into this door and just start fucking shit up. And there's a really good chance that might call her to us rather than the kids. I don't mind fucking shit up.
Okay, that works for me. We can just go
Just
start
have to
fucking
keep going. Okay, so we just got to. We just went through L7, and so now we're going forward.
So we're in
I'm
L10,
just gonna
or is L10 that one specific room?
That's just that one room.
I'll describe it for you if you want. We can go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
As you push through the door, and the smoke kind of settles and clears as the smoke from the smoke grenade that Flint threw earlier in the session starts to dissipate, you see before you a hallway. Moth clusters around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle. of the hallway, casting fleeting shadows on the wall. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along the walls, and a heavier hinged door stands at the opposite end.
I'm just gonna run my little legs over to the farthest door down the hallway, across the hallway, like straight ahead.
I'm
Right.
going to go ahead, Tyson.
No, I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand. So Ian Flint is sprinting across to this doorway here.
Correct.
I'm gonna go try my hand at the door first on the right.
This one here.
Yep.
I'll take the one on the left.
I'm still upstairs, so I don't think I missed you guys.
Just vibing.
As you, Huxley, as you go to open the door, you see before you a small child with a sow pig's head on its body. This looks very familiar to you, as this is the child that you saw at the carnival. But as you open the door, hundreds of moths flutter off of their body and brush past you. You see that she is encased in what looks like a thin layer of silk. Suddenly, she emerges through the silk. Why have I been summoned?
Well, we're looking for the lady of this house. Would you happen to know where she is?
You're looking for Granny Nightshade.
That's the one.
Okay.
We were having tea with her, and she went off quite rudely, and never came back. And we're trying to finish our conversation with her. We were telling great stories with one another.
I can help you find her. And as she looks at you, her head kind of tilts to the side and cracks in a very unnatural and unsettling way.
Oh God.
By the way, I think I saw you at the Witchlight Festival. Were you in like the Mirror Maze?
I go all places that Granny Nightshade has me go.
Uh, okay. Are you a child or are you something else?
Which would delight you more? And she begins to walk through the door.
You know what? Don't answer that. I'm good to know either way.
Back upstairs, Smith. We find you in an empty room. Children have just come screaming down.
Is there anything in here that I could take?
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Uh, 25.
You find the remains of a small doll. This doll looks to be one of the children's prized possessions. You're not sure who the doll belongs to, and it's very old and stained and beat up and tattered, but it looks like a little princess.
Can I step on it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. The fabric of the doll rips apart and stuffing begins to come out of its center chest. The doll is now ripped on the floor.
I guess I'll go back downstairs if there's nothing else in here.
As you come down the stairs, there is a window, just in case you were curious about that. Out that way, but you would like to go back down the stairs. You enter back into the room. You see pieces of pulverized and smashed gears and tin armor and swords all throughout the room, but your party is gone.
How many doors are there?
There is a door here, a door leading back to the entrance, and a door leading to the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna put like my hand over my eyes and like point out and then like spin around, and then what can I roll to see which door?
Roll
what?
a
How can I
one.
figure
Roll a
out?
1d4 for me.
One.
You end up pointing back up towards the stairs.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
You are back in the room that you were before.
I guess I'll look out the window now.
You see outside is a rather eerie pumpkin patch of different odd assortments of pumpkins and a set of stairs.
Yeah, I'll go that way. Out the window.
You enter down to a woodland basin filled with plants and fungi that stretches out along one side of the fallen tree. A pumpkin patch is on one end of the garden, next to a steaming compost heap, and ramshackle pens for pigs and goats at the opposite end. Excuse me. Bedraggled scarecrows hang from a tall wooden stake in the basin wooden slope. 2 ground level doors and 3 balconies provide entry into the hag's lair. You are coming down one of those balconies. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
23.
You notice that half of the scarecrows are gone from their posts. All right. Back to the rest of the party. You are now in the hallway with the sow pig, and she is skipping, but it almost as if her foot is broken as well. Like it's not quite pointed straight.
Tyson, can I make a quick perception check real quick to see how flammable the building is? Because we're in a tree, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and instead of a perception check, make an insight check for me.
Figure out what my fucking insight is. Insight. 19.
You surmise that most of this tree is very dry and very dead.
Well, guys, if we need a distraction, I have a plan.
Oh my god.
Do any of you have a way of starting a fire?
No.
Why would you need to start a fire?
It's getting kind of cold in here.
Okay, ignoring the creepy kid. The point of this, I'm gonna say that out loud too, like ignoring the creepy kid, and then like turn to the group. Um, we need to be a distraction. Huxley's right. A fire would be a great distraction. There's
Because
kids
it's cold.
outside right now. Yeah, no, because it's cold, obviously. So
I've been told I'm a very good distraction.
She's gonna look at you, the sow pig, with a little curious head turn.
Feel cold in here, young miss?
I feel nothing. And she continues walking forth.
Who is this person?
Do you remember the pig-headed girl I found in the carnival?
No.
Well, she's the pig-headed girl I found in the carnival.
Great. All cut up. Got it.
If I'm not mistaken from the lore, she's the one who transports all of Granny Gumjob's stuff into the Feywild. That's not her name, but I couldn't remember her name.
She is the equivalent of Bavlorna's little lermlings.
Gotcha.
Okay. Does she? I'm gonna ask her. Do you know where? Scabatha, is that her name? Do you know where Miss Scabatha is?
Granny Nightshade is. She looks up. Usually in her garden around this time.
Is that upstairs?
It's outside.
That's terrifying.
Well, I'm gonna try just like nonchalantly, like try to open the door leading to L11, I suppose, if that's yeah.
As you go to reach for the doorknob, you find that it is locked. Only Granny Nightshade has the keys.
Well, do you want to see a magic trick?
Sure.
First, I need you to close your eyes and count to 15 count to 20.
1, 2,
I'm gonna start
3,
picking the lock.
4. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Make sure. Okay. I ain't even worried. I got a dirty 20.
She's dirty, yo. As you open the door, you see that this room has 3 doors and a wood carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are in a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles nestled along which are 5 animated portraits. One of I think Svelte is Elvish. Svelte. Dark-haired woman, and the other depicting hags. So one is a truly ancient and terrifying-looking hag. The other is a toadish-looking hag that eerily reminds you of Bavlorna Blightstraw. The next is a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress. The third hag is a wind-up key on her back and looks almost exactly like Scabatha Nightshade. She has one empty eye socket, and a wooden eye is being held in the other hand. And then the last portrait is a dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. Belly, can you make a history check for me?
History. Ooh, 7.
Oh my god.
You definitely find the woman attractive, but you cannot place where you've seen her before.
Whoa.
Clapperclaw, who has suddenly joined your party. I think this is the portrait that Master needs.
Before the little weird girl opens her eyes, so I like swing the door open. We see the portraits. Can I then cast Disguise Self to look exactly like the Scabatha picture, or like to look like Scabatha based on with the portrait as inspiration?
You can. However, keep in mind that Scabatha is about 6 feet taller than you. So you would be Scabatha, but only 3 feet shorter than how Scabatha normally looks.
I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Okay. As you all watch, Flint begins to transform into a miniature version of Scabatha Nightshade.
Tyson, I'm gonna run in there and try and pocket that portrait for Alco.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
D20, right?
Yes. And then you'll add your dexterity modifier.
Right. Dirty 20.
You are able to, without cutting yourself on the brambles, grab the portrait of Scabatha. You now have it in your hand.
Can
Ian,
I keep this for safekeeping?
it's pretty large. It's probably about this like 4 feet tall by like 3 feet wide.
Once Alco wakes up from his drunken stupor, this can be his problem.
Ian, I need you to make a deception check for me.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got a 28.
Granny Nightshade, it is you.
I told you I would show you a magic trick, my young little creepy daughter.
What task do you have for me?
I need you to guide all of us forward into the room where all the mice are kept.
Very well. You guys begin to ascend the stairs up to the top.
Or at least me. I don't know if you guys want to come, but
You see Granny Nightshade and the sow pig being led upstairs.
I'm
Uh,
down to see
y-
some mice.
yeah, I'm down to see them. Now that I think about it, seeing as Clapperclaw's here, can I hand the portrait off to him?
Oh, very well, we'll take it.
Perfect.
Clapperclaw
Thanks,
is now
Clapperclaw.
pinching the portrait. It is
Don't
taller
damage
than he is.
Alco's gonna need that. Don't damage it. It's really important. That's gonna get you your head back if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wonderful.
Keep it
Meanwhile,
safe. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
back out in the garden, Humphrey.
I don't know. I kind of want to be a little bit more stealthy, seeing that things are a little weird. I guess like go through this area.
You're gonna step into the garden.
I don't like the way you asked that.
I need you to make a stealth check for me.
Okay. 16.
You enter the garden, and you feel that the earth is not something you want to intrude upon. So you kind of hover.
Yeah, can I fly?
Yeah, you're hovering over the flying over the garden area. You see plenty of mushrooms and tangled pumpkin patches and things, and you see the scarecrows on the other side. Can you make a perception check for me?
11.
You see on the ground what looks to be a scarf from one of the what's the name of the gang? The Will the Feywild gang.
In my head, I call them the Lost Boys, but
Peter Pan's crew, right?
Yeah, they're called something special in
Yeah.
the book, though. I'm trying to figure that out.
I mean, if it's not Peter Pan, I don't know what it is.
The Getaway Gang. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I take the scarf?
Yeah.
Like, wrap it around my neck?
You now have a scarf wrapped around your neck.
Yay!
Did you just say gay?
I said yay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yay. No, just yay.
All right. Well, Ian thinks scarves are gay, so. All right.
I do have a couple scarves, so I can't deny.
You make your way up the stairs. And you enter in and see that 3 large freestanding looms dominate this chamber. A young goblin and a pair of gnome children working the machines, filling the room with loud rhythmic clatter. A door set on the opposite wall of an archway to the east that leads to a storeroom. You also see on the wall there are several mice and rats that seem to be powering the looms as they are working. And the goblin and the children are. Goblin is acting kind of as like a taskmaster, and the children are busily trying to sew as the looms are being activated. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Who else is upstairs with Flint?
I went with him because I heard mice, so I was down.
Yeah, I think we're all with him.
All right, I just want to make sure.
I rolled a 18 plus 9. I got a 27.
You see in the far loom is a very familiar face to you. You see a rat with a few black spots. You recognize this as your beloved Algernon. Suddenly, everyone in the room, make another deception check for me.
All of us? Or just him?
Just him.
I got a 23.
Miss Nightshade! And you see the goblins stand at attention. The kids look mortified. We don't usually see you here at this time of day. Thank you for your presence. And he begins to bow.
You're welcome. I have vacant moves.
The kids all start cowering, like they feel like you're going to hit them.
Hold on, let me see if there's anything. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and I'm just gonna like throw sparkles towards their direction. And I'd be like, the time has come to leave the tree. You are all free. Run, my little children. Run, my goblins. Find new homes. Be free. You are no longer under the control of Scabatha. This is your final command.
All hail the king.
What is your spell casting modifier?
Um,
Your spell save DC, I think, is what it is.
how do I see that?
Are you on D&D Beyond or where?
Spell modifier. So +4.
So is it charisma? Is what your
Yes.
what is your charisma score?
It's 18.
So yeah.
18 +4.
Yes. Very well. The goblin looks very confused. All right, you little maggots, we're free. And the kids start like skirting by you, and as soon as they get out the door, they start running and screaming. The sow pig looks at you, very confused. Granny, why would you release the pets I've given you?
I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna get right in her face. And I'm gonna say, did I hear you say something? Did I hear a question to Scabatha? Do you question something that I said? I don't know if I heard that. Maybe it was the wind. Did you say something?
Hold on, I'm flipping.
What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
Ian,
Oh.
can explain?
I'm trying to put this base on this hand, but the screws don't fit well. But it's for my
Guys, look at this
headphone.
mug I got. That's so
fun.
cute.
Let me see.
Mug. And it says "fuck the patriarchy" on it.
It's beautiful.
This is what the
It
sow
was
pig
only
looks like, by
$15.
the way.
Oh,
She's not nearly as
God.
scary as I thought she
It
was.
really is a piggy.
I thought it was like head up was just like a severed boar's head. I didn't think it was like a poor mask.
It's one of the costumes I have at the farm.
Kids and horror should not be mixed. This is not.
Because kids are creepy all on their own.
Terrifying.
You don't need to add horror elements to it. Okay, I
Horrific.
think I officially need a haircut. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. I've got horns.
I got one last weekend. It's been so nice, but
I
yeah,
need to get one so bad.
my hair was
I've
down
gotten
to
a
my
haircut
nose.
since I moved away from New York. Dang.
Yeah, it was like
Well,
it's been
I mean-
almost like 6 months.
Mine's been over a year and a half. I need a
Yeah,
haircut.
my
badly.
hair's never been that
Whoa.
long.
I got mermaid hair. Look at this.
Oh.
Sorry, master.
Now go.
She begins to retreat back downstairs.
At this point, I'm going to remove my. When she's out of the clearing, I'm gonna revert back to little gnome, rock gnome Flint.
You are all standing there, and you see the transformation take place as Flint now looks like his usual gnomish self.
There's still goblins in the room, or do they run out too?
As far as I am aware, he dismissed everyone.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what we wanted to do, but I'm here for one reason.
No, that's fine. I was about to be like, oh, goblins are still here, but cool. We'll have to kill them all, but no, never mind.
I mean, we kind of did all the things. I mean, you did, Flint. A little scared of your power right now. We freed the
Yeah,
kids.
I'm like slowly kind
I
of
did my
away.
best.
You got two in character.
Do we like see any sign? I mean, are there any windows? Do we see any sign of the? Are they? I want to say the Lost Boys. I don't know what they're called. What are they?
The getaway gang? There is one door at the end of the hall, and there is one window outside. So I don't know if you can see that. There's a door here.
I'm gonna go take a peek.
It is a storeroom filled with more needles and thread and other supplies. And then there is a window here.
Can I look out the window?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Huxley.
Sure. Tyson, can you scroll out to the big view of the map? Because I almost want to say that didn't what's his face, Peter Pan, say he was gonna go to like top right, that building on the top right. Is that a second floor or is that
This is the second floor of this tower.
oh.
He said he was going to go to the kitchen.
Oh. Where the fuck is the okay. 1 second, let me make that perception check for you. $11.
You look out the window and you see what looks like a patch that has a bunch of domes, of red domes sticking out of it. The domes are almost like a rounded triangle.
Oh, then. And they're at L15?
Yep.
Okay. Tyson, I am gonna go back downstairs to I think it was L12, or is that
L11.
L11, and I'm gonna try that door to L13.
Is there anyone else that would like to do anything upstairs?
I'm just gonna scoop up my little rat boy Algernon, and I'm going to hug him almost to the point that I squeeze his little eyeballs out, but not to that point.
He is exhausted. He has
Oh!
been working nonstop for the last
8
probably
years.
8 years.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Patches of fur are missing, and his tail has lots of nicks and cuts. He's missing a toe on his back left foot.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, how does this work? I heal 1d8 plus 4. Oh, wait. It's not a 0, is it? It's a 10?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I rolled a 0? Okay, thank god. Okay, so I got a 14. The max. Yeah, I'm really pulling through right now.
He's still missing his tufts of fur, and he's still missing his toe. But the cuts and nicks begin to heal. The wounds that he had on the bottoms of his feet from running too hard and too fast and too long begin to soften.
I'm just gonna tell
I'm
him.
assuming lesser respiration wouldn't help bring back his toe.
Would it cure the patches of fur? I mean,
Y'all can try whatever you want to try.
I don't know if I want to do that now, though.
Yeah, that's okay. I was be like, okay, buddy, just rest, and I'm gonna put him in my hat. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
You go to try and open this door, Huxley, and the door is locked.
Can I try bashing it down?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength
So you're
check
like-
for me.
Oh.
12.
Yeah.
You go to run into the wall or into the door, and almost like a cartoon, you hit it and are immediately knocked down. The door does not budge. You are coming down the stairs. You see Huxley trying and failing at opening this door.
You okay, bud?
Fine. Just let me keep at it.
Yeah, go ahead. If you guys are going to try again, make another strength check. Your roll, though, is going to be a modifier. So Huxley, make another strength check. Lila, make a strength check.
So I rolled the
You roll a 23. Huxley, add +5 to your roll.
Would have been 23 total.
This time, with Lila's help, the door bursts off its hinges and falls forward. You all see before you and apples and peppers and Will of the Feywild being slowly oven roasted over this cauldron, as Granny Nightshade is definitely incapacitated. The room is also filled with 4 red caps, which are the red, fierce, murderous gnomes that you guys saw in the woods earlier that were attacking the pixies.
Well, seeing as I'm the one on the door, first off, I would like to address Granny Nightshade, or whatever the fuck her name is, by suggesting that she also adds some paprika, and then I'm gonna try and throw my dagger at her.
Good. Before we do that, let's all roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I need paprika, bitch.
Look,
I-
if I was gonna eat Peter Pan, paprika would be part of the dish.
I would normally say that qualified for sneak attack, but because you guys just took an iron door to the ground and heavily announced your presence, we need to do this in initiative order.
No, fair enough.
What? We were being so sneaky. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tyson, forgive me. Initiative. It's been a couple weeks, so I've completely forgotten. Initiative is Remind me what it is. It's D20 plus my proficiency bonus.
You are a fighter. So I believe it's a D20 plus your proficiency bonus, plus there's a stat tracker called initiative. So if you look on your character sheet, it's probably a +2, but
It's +6 total for me. So I
because
got
he's a fighter, he can't.
21. He can't?
No, you can.
I was just because my proficiency was shit. I was asking a question.
All right.
How I can tell you guys are in the same room.
20 to 25. Huxley. So you still
sorry.